Welcome back to Raising Giants. Just because your water looks clear doesn't mean your water is healthy. In this episode, we'll test the water, siphon out debris, and talk about what makes a system truly stable in between water change days. Even between water changes, I always do a midweek check-in. I look for leftover waste, uneaten food, and siphon out debris. This helps keep the water from building up ammonia spikes and keeps the Temensis stress-free. This API Freshwater Master Kit will give me the full picture of pH, ammonia, nitrite, and nitrate. At high temperatures like 86 degrees, metabolism is high. Clean water matters even more. Clear water equals safer water equals these numbers tell the truth. First up, we're going to test the ammonia. For these directions, fill a clean test tube with 5 milliliters of water to be tested to the line on the tube. And then from test solution number 1, you're going to add 8 drops, holding the dropper bottle upside down. Then you're going to add 8 drops from the test solution number 2. Same thing, holding the dropper bottle upside down, counting up to 8 drops. I'm filming this in real time, not going to rush it. I want to be transparent with everybody on this. And then once you're done with both solutions, you're going to cap the tube and shake it as fast and just mean as you can do it for 5 seconds. Then you're going to set a timer for 5 minutes and wait for the color to develop. Next, we're going to do nitrite. First, you want to fill the test tube with fish tank water, I forgot to mention that, with 5 milliliters of water to the fill line as previously for the ammonia. Add 5 drops of the nitrite test solution, holding the bottle upside down. Then you want to cap that and shake it as fast and hard as you can for 5 seconds. And then you want to set a timer for 5 minutes and wait for the color to develop. Now we're going to test for nitrate. Same thing as before. You're going to fill 5 milliliters of fish tank water to the line in the test tube. From test solution number 1, you're going to want to add 10 drops, holding the bottle upside down, making sure you count to 10. Now for test solution number 2, you want to shake this bottle for at least 30 seconds. This step is extremely important because you want to make sure that you do this for at least 30 seconds to ensure the accuracy of the test results. So please don't rush this part, otherwise you're going to get an inaccurate reading. I know sometimes it's just a little pain in the butt to do these tests, but trust me, your fish will thrive in the end because you actually took the time to do the test correctly and efficiently. And then once 30 seconds is up, we should be in a moment, you're going to want to add 10 drops from nitrate test solution number 2, holding this bottle upside down. Making sure you count every drop, make sure it's accurate. And if you accidentally do more than 10, it's no big deal just to dump it out and do it all over again. Now that you completed both bottles, you're going to want to cap that test tube and just shake it as crazy as you can for at least 1 minute. This is also extremely important to ensure accuracy of the test. I know doing these for 1 minute, it could be a pain in the butt. You're just sitting there, you want the instant results, but trust me, this is one test that's really, really important. And you'll see why I'm mentioning that, because with me feeding the live bluegill to the Temensis now, I am expecting a higher nitrate reading, even though I am doing water changes once a week. But obviously feeding live foods, I'm expecting a big increase. So as we start winding up on this minute, So you can tell I'm starting to get a little bit tired doing this. I actually lost count there for a second on how long I was doing it. I could have fast forward through this, but doing these series, I want to be transparent with you guys as much as possible, so that way you don't think I'm rushing anything and everything is accurate as possible. So now once you're done shaking that for 1 minute, you're going to also set a timer, let this sit for 5 minutes, and let the color develop. Next, we're going to test our pH. So in a test tube, fill up 5 milliliters of fish tank water to be tested. You're going to add 3 drops of the pH test solution, obviously holding the bottle upside down. Then you're going to cap the test tube and shake several times to mix the solution. There's no set time, just shake it as much as you want, as long as you can. And then that way you can get an accurate reading. There's no timer to set for this one or anything like that. So just going to continue to keep shaking. Then once you're done with that, you're going to grab the color chart and you're going to read the test results. So according to this one, I'm either at a pH 7.2 or 7.6, which is, I don't chase pH with my Peacock Bass Temensis only because they're stabilized, and if you start chasing that pH and fluctuating the pH and stuff like that, you can actually kill your fish. All right, now that we're all done, let's check the results. We're gonna do ammonia first. So as you can tell, ammonia is perfect. We're at 0 ppm, which is, that's what you want right there. Next, we're gonna do nitrite, which is, it looks like, that's also perfect. We're at 0 ppm. Ooh, look at that red coming in. Ooh, look at that nitrate. Oof. That's the one that I knew that was gonna be high because of live bluegill feeding. Looks like we're at 40 ppm, which is, I like to be between 10 ppm and 20 ppm. So time to correct that. All right, so this test doesn't lie. My nitrates are reading around 40 ppm, higher than I want to see. This was actually expected after switching the Temensis to live bluegills. Heavy feeding means more organic waste. Because of that, one big weekly water change isn't enough anymore. I'll be adjusting to 2 smaller water changes a week to help keep the nitrates down and maintain stability. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna be doing 2 smaller water changes instead of 1 big one to help keep that nitrate down. Bad water can equal bad health. Even if you don't see it, high ammonia can burn their gills and cause heavy breathing. High nitrites suffocate fish and can leave them lethargic. Nitrates over time weaken immune systems and cause bacterial infections and hole in the head disease. Adding pothos to the pond help pulls out nitrates naturally. The roots grow down and act as a natural filter, another layer of balance in your ecosystem. So as you can tell, I drained the pond down, starting to refill it now. This will help out with the nitrate. As I mentioned previously in this video, we also got pothos up there. Those will also help keep all the levels in check, including the nitrate. So just remember, midweek maintenance isn't extra work. It's insurance for your fish. The healthier the water, the longer and stronger your fish will grow. So thank you for watching Raising Giants. Don't forget to click the like button and to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next week's episode or future episodes. Happy fish keeping, everybody.